Hello, how are we? Hope you all had a nice Christmas. It really has been a week of Sundays, hasn't it? It's been quite a non-productive week in my house. But yes, all over for another year. Today's New Year's Eve, so very excited about getting the Christmas tree down again. But anyway, just coming to you today from one of the places where we are storing our machinery. So if you'd watched one of the, I think I mentioned it a couple of times actually, just some of the other videos, that we come the, I suppose the end of May we start to wash and kind of put all anything that's really not needed in the interim, we will put it away under cover just for the winter time. So we just come up today a wee run. Adam's just got a couple hours off just in the middle of the day, just until milking time. So we're up here and just going to show you, just because it looks all quite impressive whenever it's all sitting parked up in the shade. So I probably should actually point out this is only a fraction of it, because the 1180 is at farmhand getting the winter service. The Big M and the New Holland Combine are in Kendies and Ballymena getting serviced. Our big sprayer and what else? There's something else away to Donegal tractors to get serviced. And then all the tractors and all the tankers are still at home. There's nearly all the trailers are up here except 3 that we do keep at home. And what they're doing is just shifting. One of them's bringing home bits and pieces of silage for the AD plant. The other one is carting down just if we're reading any houses or anything like that. So yeah, there's quite a lot of stuff that isn't here, so this isn't everything. Well, I'll have a wee mosey around and I'll show you just kind of the crack. I've just remembered what else is at Donegal tractors are butterflies. So that's our other set. That is the set there that Lyle pulls in behind the 8S. So yep, as you can see, everything has been nicely washed up, and it all comes up brave and well whenever you see all the muck and the tails of the previous year washed off them. But yeah, so we're buying the most of our mowing kit. The butterfly end of things is coming through Donegal tractors. So that's one set of butterflies, and then that there is the new 4-rotor rake. Yes, everything is just sitting ready to go. Ready to go again. And then these are big trailers here, so yeah, so there's the 2 bigger red rocks, and then there's the half pipe, and then one of the herons there as well, and then we've got the 2 smaller red rocks as well, and then the other heron. So yeah, so everything. The reason why we sort of put it under cover for the winter time is, well, number one, our yard's not big enough to hold everything, and you might have seen it in bits and pieces of videos that we've done before, that you literally could not swing a cat, probably in like the height of like silage season. Whenever you bring home 16 tractors, 2 big JCBs, a smaller JCB, 3 harvesters, 2 combines, it's just ridiculous. There is no room at all whatsoever. So by putting them in, it's better for them, better for the paintwork, and then it also means then that we have room to work. So you have to forgive me. I was at a wedding on Thursday. Our good friend Kieran O'Rourke married the lovely Clodagh, down in the Killen in Enniskillen. Fantastic day it was, but Lorraine managed to chip a bone in her foot. And before you jump to any conclusions, no, I had no alcohol on board. I was designated driver. But yeah, I fell out with a set of concrete stairs. But anyway, that's another story for another day. So if you see me hobbling, that's why, because I have a big dirty big bandage on my foot. So there is 4 wreck number 2, and then there's both of our maze headers. So maze the past couple of years has just really took off for us as the years go on, and as people see the success that other people are having with it, it is getting more and more popular. And just with the rising costs of meal and just everything, so many different people who have never considered it before are all looking outside the box. So yes. And then we got the whole crop header, smaller rake, the class rake, and then the combine headers there too. So same with the maze combining this year was absolutely mental. It just seemed to be every day that the sun was shining there was a combine getting ready to go, and if not one, both of them. So there's the Lexi in there. As I said to you before, the New Holland is away just getting a wee bit of a service done over in Ballymena at Kennedy. So they are very good. They come and they pick up her every winter, and they will take her to get a wee bit of TLC done. And then look, there's 3 big girls there. Yeah, so harvester heaven. So yeah, so the 1180 is down at McGee's. Told you all this before. McGee's take them in over the winter and just basically put them in the workshop, whatever they need to get. They take their time at them, they look around them, and then they come back up to us just kind of before, or as soon as they're ready, or just before the season starts. So this one here, the 630, is actually Charlie and Alwyn Young's. They just put her in here as well for the year. So then we've got our 700 there, and then we've all the Limpkin kit. So we've got the big plough, the discs, the power harrows, they are all in here as well. So just before we need them again in the spring, everything will come back home again, getting all the check over. If it needs anything, I'll get it, and then it means that it's sitting ready to go for whenever the phones start to ring. So I need to hold my hands up. I may or may not have not told you something quite big that happened here, probably just at the beginning of May's season. We made a change, a fairly big change, a fairly bittersweet change, and I didn't tell you about it, and I'm still not going to tell you about it, but I would like you to try and guess what it is. What do you think we've done? So some eagle-eyed viewers might already know, or if you're local to us, you might already know. But yeah, it was quite a big change. But yeah, 2023 is going to be definitely interesting, put it that way. But yeah, stick it in the comments. What do you think it is? Enlighten us. What do you think we've done now? So there we go. Another 2 trailers, another half pipe, and then a K2. We have a K2 still at home. She's doing a lot of shifting at stuff. Seed drill, power harrows, and then there's our big drill. So you've seen plenty of her this year. Quite honestly, possibly one of the best things that we've bought in terms of tillage equipment for contracting. She's fantastic. really, 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 really impressed, really delighted with her. So I know I told you that I was going to try and get the boys sitting around the table and kind of give us like a bit of feedback on this year. I'm not going to say the words that they said to me or the places that they told me to go when I told them what I wanted them to do. No, I'm not even going to go down that route. Yeah, so I'll get some of them cornered sometime. It just hasn't happened yet. Sometime whenever they're feeling a bit more talkative. Yeah. And then we've got the big lambkin there as well. So, yeah, quite a lot of kit in this shed. Yeah, so 2022, we've only got 12 hours left of it. But I suppose to kind of think back, on it, it started off very uncertain. The price of fuel, the price of machinery, there was an awful lot of worry and concern, even for the boys, as in terms of running a business. There was an awful lot of, with your overheads increasing and stuff, how viable is everything, and then availability of machinery. Obviously we waited, our two 7S's that came in July were to be there at the start of February. So yeah, 2022 definitely was a testing year, and then whenever you fired in first cut, the mess that it was, and the nightmare that it was, definitely, looking back on it, you do kind of think to yourself, how on earth did they get through that? How did they work with all that pressure and all that stress? But they did. They came through it. They're getting ready to go again. But anyway, listen, folks, I want to thank you all personally for all the support and all the likes, shares, comments, engagement and watching all these videos. This was something that completely started, probably at complete peer pressure for me. I wouldn't say railroaded into it, but definitely there was a lot of people in my ear telling me I needed to start doing this properly. And I took the opportunity to start it in June, and we've 6 months done now, and I'm quite shocked at just how many people watch these videos. So I do want to just thank you. I am still not while comfortable doing them. I'm still not while happy doing them, but we're doing them. So yes, look, listen, excited for 2023. Who knows what's coming? There are a few changes in the lineup and the pipeline, but as they arrive, we will show you and we will talk to you about them. But in the meantime, folks, I hope you have a fantastic evening this evening, whatever you are doing to celebrate the new year. I will hopefully be in bed for 10 o'clock sleeping. Not to be a party pooper or anything, but and yes, look, just want to wish you all the happiest of New Year's and best wishes for 2023 from not just me but all the Killen family. And yes, we will see you at the other side.